Recording started. Okay, great. Hi, guys.
Hey.
Welcome to a super special episode of Jude and Matt Chat because I'm here in England.
You with me.
It happened. We're here. I'm here. Yay. And it's a little last minute. We're sorry we couldn't do it sooner.
Been a bit wrapped up.
A little off grid. Honestly, it's felt so great to just kind of like unplug and be in England.
Our phone use is down by a hell of a lot.
So bad.
Our phones are questioning us. They probably think we broke up.
They want to know where we went. So my phone screen time said 89% down.
Yeah.
I was like, oh no. We've been FaceTiming every day since October.
Mm-hmm.
And really, really wanted to meet, obviously. And it just sort of happened. Like the money just appeared and I was like, you know what? I have enough for a plane ticket.
You did.
Yeah, and I'm going to do it. And it sounds crazy to some people that, we met online and we're completely far away from each other, 5,000 miles, but we did it. We made it.
You did it.
Now I want to see, now we do have a little video of us meeting. I don't know if you didn't catch it on Instagram, it was on Instagram. But I have a clip over here. Let me see if it'll play. If it doesn't, I'm going to throw it up on my channel. So. Oh my gosh, cute. Yes.
Yeah, it's cute.
So that was our first kiss. We got it on tape.
Yeah.
It's adorable. I'm so happy that happened.
Yeah, and I didn't even know he was filming. That's what made it so I got sent this video later and I was like, Tony, you legend.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you, Tony.
Thank you. What a hero. It's such a good video as well. He took it so well. It was so
it
nice.
Came out 17
it's lovely.
seconds long.
Yeah, 17 seconds. It's a sign.
It is. Yes, we're super happy. It's, I mean, in some cases when people meet online, it's a little weird in person, but we didn't have that at all because we've just been.
What good would that have been?
Yeah.
If you were stuck with me for 20 days, like, I'm not really feeling him.
It's been really interesting being in another country for one thing, and then the differences in being an international couple. It's like, obviously we both speak English, but it's like different dialects of English and different words. And occasionally someone says something and I'm like, what does that mean? And so I've experienced a whole lot in a short amount of time here. And I'm obsessed with snacks. So he's been showing me all his favorite snacks. And we've been chilling, but I had to do like an isolation period here.
Yeah.
And
wasn't really a problem.
No, they didn't even check on me. But also I have my phone service off, and I heard that they tend to call people who are visiting the country, and you can't call me right now. So I was like, I wonder if they did try, and maybe it just didn't work. So we've been really busy. We've just been enjoying our time together, and it was hard to sit down and make this video. We were just like, no.
Yeah, well, we kept like going to do it, but we just been wrapped up like in our days and stuff, and then it gets to a point where it's like, really, we'll do it tomorrow. We'll do it tomorrow. But unfortunately, we haven't got a lot of time left.
No, so it is my last night.
Yeah, this is it now. So.
We're bummed. So it's taken our whole trip to sit down and do this video. We're sorry about that.
But I guess it's actually going to be good because we can talk about everything that's actually happened.
Yeah.
So they get to know everything.
Yeah, so we know. We've had a whole time here. So the first half was really just you and me. And then and getting to know your roommates and your little like friend family, meeting a couple people here and there, and just experiencing the little English things. I've had more tea than I've probably ever had in my entire life.
Yeah, you've drank a lot of
tea. Like 4 times a day.
I've had her on the tea quite a lot.
Cups of tea. I've tried crumpets and hot cross buns and a bit of an English breakfast.
English.
Let's see, what else? So many things. Like it's all new and fun to me. Even just going down the street to the shop is like, ooh, and he's like, he does it every day, all the time. But I'm like, let's go. So it makes you appreciate like every moment, the fact that we're in different countries and that this is such a special experience. And we weren't sure if it was going to happen, but we had a feeling that we'd be able to pull it off, and it just sort of manifested itself. And next goal is getting Matt to visit me in America.
Yeah,
So
that's the next one.
yeah, we're a little unsure about it, but like really just it's just
we're not unsure about it. We're just unsure about
like
how we're going to achieve it
yes.
with everything going on.
But we've been so lucky so far.
Yeah, we've been extremely lucky. Actually.
Yeah,
like, it's been insane how lucky we've been. It was almost like a almost too good to be true situation, but it hasn't been.
No,
so it's
all
nice.
just clicked
it's been great.
And worked out. So that's the thing is, we're while it almost sounds impossible to do another big trip, it just happened. I don't know how to explain it. It's like it was meant to happen. So the next step is getting him coming to America and then touring my hometown and doing that, and the K1 visa might be next.
K1 visa.
For those of you who don't know what that is, it's kind of a fiance visa.
Yeah.
It's that next step. So that's going to take some time, and it's kind of weird having to ask the government if you can get married because you live in other countries, but it is what it is. And I'm actually getting kind of warm in this hoodie, but it's okay. I lost my train of thought because I was like getting flushed. I was like,
the K1 visa.
Yeah, the K1 visa. So that is, we believe in the cards next. But one thing at a time, really. We're trying not to bum out too hard about the fact that I'm leaving tomorrow morning, but it's hard.
It's getting a bit emotional.
We've been emotional, yeah, because it's gone so well.
We keep catching each other crying about it, like separate.
What was it? Yeah, the crying.
The crying.
Well, it's been like that, you guys. Like we just clicked. It's great. Yeah, so I guess we just haven't been, we couldn't be bothered to sit down and record because we were just enjoying it too much. We've seen I've seen some monuments. We went on a little tour. I saw some medieval churches and driven through a couple towns. And they were like explaining what things are, and everything just looks so different here because I'm from Arizona, and it's a whole other world, really. And it's been so magical the whole time, even when we weren't feeling that well for a minute.
She's fascinated by moss.
So pretty. Everything
it's everywhere.
Is green.
It's just normal for me.
Vines covering everything. It's like a little fairy tale. It's so cute. Yeah, I love it. Everything's just like misty and mossy and viney and old bricks.
You really love it.
Aesthetic. The aesthetic. I'm here. I'm living for it.
I wish I could appreciate it as much as you, but I just see it every day. So it's just like,
Well, that's what's nice about me visiting is you get to.
I'm gonna be the same when I go to America.
Yeah,
I love America. I love everything about America. So I'm just gonna be there like.
Exactly, and you'll know how I feel. That I've been feeling this whole time. It's so different. You're like, what? What is that? What is that? Is that a house? What is that?
Is that a house?
Well, like these buildings are so old. They're like historic, and some of them have names, but people live in them. But it's like it'll say like the Rose Garden Manor or something, and I don't know.
There's quite a few manor houses here too because I live in the New Forest. So there's quite
really
a lot
interesting to me. So. That's been fascinating. We did get out to Stonehenge, and turns out it was your first time seeing Stonehenge.
My first time, even though I live really close to it, and I've never ever been. And you know what? It is really cool. I wish I'd been before. I've been wanting to go for like the last few years, finally, but just never got around to it, and it wasn't the right time. I was meant to go with you. It was meant to go with you.
Yeah. Oh, I've sort of wished now that I'd uploaded a couple more clips, but. We just saw this really cool security guard while we were out at Stonehenge, and I took this little video of him, and he's really friendly with the birds, and that one of the rooks flew into his hand, and I got it.
It's a shame you can't. Is there no way you can get that even now?
Oh no, it's okay.
That was cool though, the way he ate out of his hand.
Yeah, it was great. So I might do a little like vlog compilation, like something totally separate after this. I'll see. But when I get home, when I have the time to work,
put some
like
stuff together.
I really haven't wanted to sit down and like edit things, write things, create anything. I've been on vacation, you guys. So I am sorry for the lack of content. We both are, but couldn't be bothered. Very busy, very busy. Yeah, it's been a really happy time. So we kind of wanted to share that because there's not a lot of good news these days. And so Yeah, you know, but it's nice that we found this in the middle of all the craziness.
Crazy stuff going on.
I don't even know. It's wild that it even happened at all. And if you don't know our story, you probably do by now if you're on the channel. But we're both truthers, as the loose term is. You know, we've been on the search for what's really going on out there, and we have our own separate stories.
Yeah.
We're from completely different parts of the world. We just happened to meet each other. He messaged me, we got to chatting, we did some live chats because it was just really easy to talk to each other. And then we were doing like, you know, you want to have a phone call, you want to have a smoke, we want to, and that turned into like 6-hour phone calls. Oh,
and then God. It's like, that's not a smoke.
No, that's not a smoke
that's
break.
Not a smoke.
4 smoke breaks. So, you know, we're like magnetic at this point. So that's why it's rough that I have to go home. But I know it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be fine. You know, it's one of those things. So like I knew we knew that I was only gonna be here for a short period of time, and that's okay. And it's been amazing. It's gone by too quickly. But
too quickly.
Too fast.
It's gross actually how quickly it's gone.
We knew that it would, but let's see. I've met a lot of your nice friends. Your friends are amazing. I love them all. We visited Alex. Shout out to Alex.
Yeah,
Alex
Rosebets.
Her
Great
and Mr.
roast.
Vinci.
Mr.
Oh my God,
Vinci.
she made me a roast. We had a roast day on a Sunday.
Yeah, I was her sous chef.
It was so exciting.
It was probably one of the first times that, you know, I've been in the kitchen as someone's sous chef and not the other way around. Someone helping me. It's quite nice being a little runner for someone else.
It was so cute. And you guys were making a roast for me.
She'd do good in a restaurant, you know. She's quite good at cooking.
Yeah.
She'd be all right on the floor, but I don't think she'd ever want to do a job. I can't imagine her wanting to cook for people.
No.
She'd
make a killer as a waitress, though.
I've seen earlier. She's filming part 2 of her SRA documentary today. So guys, when that's out, I recommend you go watch that because it's going to be great.
Alex
Rosebets.
Her SRA documentary is coming. She works really hard to listen to abuse victims.
Yeah, and Samantha Brown's on it as well, guys, who is an abuse victim. So I definitely recommend when that's out, you guys go check it out.
For sure. What else? We've just been taking it back to the basics, enjoying the simple times. Let's see. I do like going for little walks. Everything's so close.
Yeah.
You can just go down the block 10 minutes away and you're in town. So it's really not like that in America at all. You pretty much have to get in a car to go somewhere for the most part, unless you do live in a really small town somewhere. But the place I'm from, everything's. I mean, I could walk a couple blocks down to like Walgreens, but and they don't really have an equivalent to Walgreens here because you guys have stuff like what was I saying? The Superdrug. Walgreens is like if Superdrug had food, right?
Okay.
So it's like it's got some snacks and groceries, and it's like pharmacy, photo, other stuff. You'll see when you get there. But we've just been talking about the little differences between the stuff like what they have here and what it reminds me of back home or whatever. Comparing McDonald's menus for some reason. We've been doing that. Just the little things. It's just been like, and it's been so nice to like really unplug.
You don't have mozzarella dippers.
No, I don't know why.
We don't have a McGriddle.
Yeah,
you guys have syrup muffins with your bacon sausage.
We shouldn't be talking though because McDonald's is not even.
It's so bad. Guys, don't eat McDonald's.
No, we're just
ignore everything we just said.
Yeah, we're just.
That was trash.
Yeah, McDonald's is trash, but we did eat a little bit of it when we went out.
We were on an outing, so it's different now. It's a quick thing to grab on the road.
Yeah, we're with a bunch of people. It was offered, when people offer you food.
You know what McDonald's makes me feel like? You know in Bridesmaids when she gets that pink lemonade and she goes, "Oh God, it's good and it's fresh." Yeah. Like I eat McDonald's, it's not fresh, but it does taste good, and you feel ashamed. You feel so ashamed.
I love this. I wish I didn't. What are we drinking? Purdy's.
This isn't bad. This is all right.
I like Purdy's.
This is.
I don't think we have this in the
vitamin drink.
I could be wrong, but I don't think so. I've never seen it. It's just like a vitamin C.
What does it say they even make it? Is it?
I have no idea.
Oh, it's an English drink. Okay.
Oh
no, it's Irish. I'm lying. It's Irish. It's Irish. Yeah.
Sorry.
It's from Dublin. That's not England at all. That's Ireland.
So it's been very simple. We've been enjoying just not grinding on the news and, haven't dug in a rabbit hole in a minute. We've been scanning through some of it and keeping in touch with a couple people, but honestly, it's been great to just chill, be happy, enjoy
we went
it.
on Natly's show the other day. That was great. That's nice to finally talk to her.
Yeah, shout out to Natly Denise.
Yeah, Natly Denise, she's great.
We're on her Unravel channel if you want to look her up. I believe that's posted on our Instagrams, but I'll probably make note and I could put a link to the video in
if you go on YouTube and just search Unravel Natly Denise, her show comes up and she has some great guests on there, so that's another good one to check out, guys.
Yeah, so we talked about our own wake up stories and then how we came together and stuff, so there's a little extra details in there for you guys, but I think if you've been on the channel you kind of know the story by now, but we just want to let you guys know we met, we're here, it's happened, so there's no more wondering when it's going to happen. So now it's just moving forward, starting the next chapter.
Yeah.
It's just the beginning of our story. Where it's going to move. I know. We have those moments where we're just like,
just not enjoying looking at the clock right now.
I know. But that's all. But I mean, I guess it's a good thing, We had such a great time. We never want it to end. And
I know.
It's good to know that.
At 7 tomorrow morning, I'm going to be a blubbering mess. I'm going to go around Shan's house like, God, I'm so sad.
I know. And I'll just be eating ice cream with my mom and watching movies with Stephanie and eating too much candy.
You've got ages till you'll be doing that. Your journey's nearly a whole day, bless you.
Yeah.
She's got a long journey home.
It's messed up. I just I got this deal and I have 3 flights home.
Germany. To Germany.
I don't know why. I was just like, yeah, sure. I'll do that.
I'll go Germany. Why not?
Go Germany. Well, I mean, I just saw it at the time. I was trying to be so optimistic that I was like, I just wanted to see you. So I was like, you know what? Screw it.
And honestly, she really wanted to see me.
Fine.
She rang me and told me at 4 a.m. my time that she booked a flight. I was half asleep, like, hello. And she was like, I've got a surprise. I was like, what? She's like, I booked a ticket. I was like, what?
Yeah, because you had been waiting for me to call, but you were half asleep because I was taking so long.
Yeah, you were taking so long. I was on the phone
with the travel agent for longer than I thought it would take, over an hour.
And then I was thinking, why are you booking a ticket when Boris is an idiot? And then you were like, oh, I'm not banned. I was like, okay, come over.
Yeah,
come on over.
So I did have to do some research about it, all the restrictions and everything. It's one thing to meet somebody international and then another to meet them internationally during a pandemic. Pandemic. Yeah. So I did, have to wear a mask the whole way here. And I hate wearing the mask. It's getting really annoying and it's not good for you. It does mess with your natural mucous membrane of your throat and lungs, and you can get bacterial infections and all kinds of stuff. So honestly, I hope that it ends soon. I think more people need to stop wearing them. But that being said, some people are being blackmailed pretty much into wearing them because when I was on the plane,
and things.
Yeah, when I was on the plane, they make constant announcements in the airport, every couple minutes. This is for your health and safety. And they tell you that you'll face consequences if you don't do what they want you to do. If you don't wear a mask, they talk about how you can be kicked off of a flight. People have been kicked off of flights just for I think just for not even just for the mask thing. Victor Marx was kicked off because he was wearing a pro-police shirt.
Yeah, but those the family that was kicked off because their 2-year-old daughter didn't want to wear a mask.
Yeah, a
2-year-old daughter.
You can't make a child.
They kicked the whole family off.
It's disgraceful. So, and the other thing was as I was listening to another safety announcement on the plane, it was talking, it ends and they thank you for complying. They're like, oh yeah, but they're like, here, we'll ruin your life if you don't do it, but thanks for doing it. And I was like, we have no choice. I just said it out loud next to the attendant, and she goes, yeah, if I don't do it, I'll lose my job. And she kind of just pulled on her mask a little bit. I was like, wow. Because think of the people who chose this career because they really wanted it. This is their job. This is their life. They don't want to give it up. They have a family. So what are you going to do? You have to listen. So that's one of the reasons I've been kind of saying pick your battles, because we have to find a way to survive in this environment. And with this new administration in America, it's just like,
it's not being made easy, is
no,
it?
it's not. So I'm just like, you know what? Sometimes it's not worth it. And if you want to get things done, sometimes you have to play by their rules, and it sucks and we hate it. But I just wanted to get to England. And I just want to see my boyfriend, you know? So I was just like, okay, screw it. I'll do it. Whatever. I had to get a test, and to come here, I had to get a test to go home. But I did not get,
and that's ridiculous too.
That's stupid in it.
That could have been so bad. Okay, so they got this thing here, where if you don't show symptoms, you can't have it done on the NHS, and you've got to go private. So if
really
the private would have been about nearly 200 quid.
That's like $300 for me.
Yeah, it would have been like around that much.
So stupid.
So like, we just said she had symptoms, and they let her do it on the NHS.
It was a weird experience. Yeah, like I was saying, they made me test myself, and I thought that was really strange.
Yeah, they just left her in a room.
And I've heard that's a thing, but like that didn't happen when I got tested in
America.
No,
me neither. When I had to have my surgery, they did it for me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so they sort of treated me like I was disease ridden, and everyone stayed really far away from me and directed me into these like makeshift little buildings, right? It threw me in a room, handed me the test, and then we're like, the instructions are on the wall. And I was like, wow, really? Okay. So I was like, okay, that's all right. And nobody asked me any questions. Nobody asked me anything. Nobody checked my symptoms. Nobody was like, okay, when does it start? It wasn't a doctor's visit. It was just, put this swab in your throat and your nose, put it in the bag, give it back to us, and leave. I was like, okay. All right. But, I just think it's kind of ridiculous, because unless you're going to test for like other things, if we're going to make this about like healthy people should travel only, like, why just start it now when other more dangerous diseases exist?
Mm-hmm.
Diseases that don't have a 98% survival rate, or are actually like more contagious and deadly. I don't know. I'm just, we're getting a little off track here. But I mean, it's just a strange experience. Like, I think there's a story called Love in the Time of Cholera, and people have been saying that we remind them of that. I don't know it yet. My mom said the same thing.
Really?
Yeah. The issues. So we need our new story is just going to be called Love in the Time of COVID.
In the time of COVID.
Because
how romantic.
Kind of. I think it is in a way.
I know. I'm so sick of COVID. I'm so sick of COVID.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like,
wear 3 masks and stop breathing. It's like,
I'm just thinking about how it all began, like when it was only in China and everyone would make jokes like, what have you got? COVID, like joking. And then now it's literally screwed all of us over. Like a year later, we're all like, go away.
Yeah,
like,
stop.
Make it stop.
Yeah. So
it's just torture.
But rumor is your restrictions will be lifted in June.
Yeah, but I'm sorry, but when I read that on the paper, it just sounded like a load of bollocks to me.
Yeah.
Like, the fact that he was saying there would be no contact restrictions, I was like, you're talking out your ass.
I think it feels like we're both looked at each other like, what's the catch? When we read the paper, I was like,
he's making some big promises, but I honestly feel like if anyone believes them, then they obviously haven't been paying attention to everything that's happened already.
Yeah, I mean, like, if you haven't noticed that the news and the politicians are lying to you by now,
it's probably going to be like June 21st, 2030.
Yeah, it's like,
and then you'll be dead. Oh, I'm joking.
No, so
but that's what they want.
We want you to visit in June, but if that can't happen because of all that nonsense, then we're hoping that I can either come back here or he can visit a little later in the
year.
Yeah. So that's what we want to do next. But it's just interesting. It's just a weird time to be in love, and but we're enjoing it. It makes you appreciate every moment, and as they say, distance makes the heart grow fonder. So we just have a lot of fondness between us. But it's been amazing, and I'm really grateful for the experience. And now I'm addicted to candy that I can't have where I'm at anymore.
Yeah, I love the hippos.
I love that.
She loves the hippos.
So good. They're vegetarian. They're vegan friendly. It was so great to find those. You guys have these like spongy, creamy gummies. I don't know how to explain it.
You mean like the marshmallow based like jellies?
Yeah.
Yeah, like you get in the Haribos, guys. The Haribos, like when you get the little crocodiles and the Haribos.
Well, I only associate that type of candy with like this one specific candy, and it's gummy sharks. The bottom of the shark is like that white, soft.
You got gummy sharks?
Yeah.
Can I have some?
Yeah, when you come over.
I love sharks. They're cool.
Oh, that reminds me. I went to a really old candy shop that was like 80 years old or something.
Oh, yeah, in Southampton.
It was small. It was adorable.
Alex took you there, didn't she?
Yeah, she did. I felt bad because she decided to wear a mask to come in with me. And I was like, you're the best. And she's like, I'll wear a mask for you.
She doesn't like wearing
I know.
She argues people on the door.
Well, I know. Well,
none
of us like, none of us like wearing it.
No, never.
But I'm just, it sucks because I really wanted to do things and come here. Like I wanted to come here and see things, you know, and most of the country's been closed. I haven't gotten to see
we're on a full
shops.
lockdown, so everything's pretty much shut. Like even an effort trying to get gifts for you to take back because she can't even find anything with a British flag on it or nothing because all the gift shops are shut. Like
because they're not essential.
They're not essential now.
So it's very.
It's been a nightmare
as far as shopping goes. But I mean, I didn't bring that much money as it was, but. You know, it would have been nice. I guess I'll just look for something at the airport on the way out. But I'm just gonna buy some of my favorite snacks, and you know, they obviously won't last very long. But let's see, what do I like? The chocolate here is amazing, and pastries here are amazing. I'd say there's a couple things that we might do better and put more flavors in. I've noticed that, but let's see. You guys do your Indian food differently. It's all like really, according to you guys, really spicy.
No, vindaloo is vindaloo. Well, hot curry.
Well, you can order custom vindaloo in America. So
okay, but here, when you came here and you said, I want a vindaloo, I thought.
You thought I was crazy.
Well, not crazy, but like I thought, wow, she likes a hot curry because that's like really hot curry. But I thought you were crazy. And for that, I thought, wow, okay, most people would go soft. You're like, vindaloo. I was like, is she on crack?
No, I'm just used to this one restaurant where they're like, well, how spicy do you want? You know, they just ask you.
That's funny.
Mild, medium, hot.
Here you're looking at like a full chili line on the heat. Yeah.
Okay.
The heat's going.
No, we're going all over the place with this. It's so funny. It's just like food, COVID.
I mean, do we even have much more we need to cover? Like,
well, not necessarily. No, I mean, it's just, I guess I would have, people would have probably liked to have seen us a little more often throughout the journey. But like you said in the beginning, it is kind of cool because we can talk about everything we've done so far during the whole trip. But yeah, going home tomorrow morning. And long journey. I just screwed myself on my trip home, but it's going to be all right. You know, what else are we going to say?
Pretty much everything.
Yeah. The last thing we did was go to Stonehenge. That was the big thing the other day.
We
talked about that a little bit, but then we went to Woodhenge as well. We went to multiple henges.
Yeah, Knowlton Henge, the old church. It's meant to be one of the most haunted places in Britain. It's a really old church that it got like taken over by the plague years ago. Lots of people died, and it's earthworks, so you've got like all the energies left, and there's a really cute wishing tree.
Yeah,
again,
we did,
which really annoyed us because people have tied masks to the wishing tree. Like more than one. There was like multiple. 4 I spotted. Like tied them into the tree. Why would you gift a tree a mask?
That's rude.
That is so offensive. That tree must be like, what are you doing?
What I find especially offensive is when people put masks on decorations. Like perfectly.
Oh, I know, like those really cute garden gnomes earlier, and they all had masks on them.
Ugh, eye roll.
Didn't you say someone put a mask on that Santa statue at Christmas?
Yeah, I was so mad. I went into a CVS and it was like almost a life-size Santa statue, and they put a mask on him. I was like, no. COVID doesn't affect Santa. Fuck off. It made me so mad. Nobody said anything to me either. I just did it. And nobody bothered me.
It's so fucking
cool.
Stupid.
So, you know, I've been here all of February pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
It's been great. So we're moving forward, starting our next chapter, and we just wanted to say hi and let you guys know it finally happened, and we're awesome. We just want to share the good vibes again, because good news is kind of hard to come by these days, and it's the best thing to come out of this. You're getting distracted by my stickers?
Yeah, sorry.
He's looking at my laptop stickers. He's like,
I have the attention of a goldfish. I'm so sorry, guys. I just saw it and I was like, ooh.
Oh, you know what I wanted to mention really quick? We played some really funny games at Alex's.
Oh yeah. What's that smell in Ganja Land?
Oh, there was this game where it's kind of a scratch and sniff game, and then you have to guess what the smells are. And I lost, and you're supposed to smell all the really bad, not all of them, but you're supposed to smell like one really bad smell. But instead, everybody smelled all of the bad smells, and we just laughed at each other, so gagging. Bad.
It was like, there was toe cheese, BO, hot vomit, and the one that the overflowing diaper. That was bad. God. That was really bad. Like, they were in bags, like seal-proof bags, but they were so strong that you didn't even have to scratch and sniff. You opened that bag and hit you right in the face. We were just gagging and laughing. Hard. It was really good.
And after that, we played the Ganja Land, which was like a weed monopoly. And one of the first cards we got was to hotbox the bathroom. So that was a really fun time.
That was fun.
And I think we have like one picture from that. I think, like I said, if I make a little vlog when I get home, I might be able to do like a kind of a slideshow thing for you guys after that. If you want, let me know if you want in the comments. Yeah. Just let me know. But after, once I get home, we're just gonna buckle down and do what we need to do. Yeah, we're gonna work out getting you to America for the first time for a little visit, and then move forward from there, one thing at a time. We're working on being present, on being grateful, not being pessimistic, and not wallowing too much, because it just doesn't get us anywhere, especially out there in the real world. I know it seems kind of bleak right now, but good things can happen, right? And we can make good things happen. So it's been good. So with that, I think we're gonna cut it here. Yeah. And so I know it's a little bit short, but our last night together, so
yeah,
we had some plans that got canceled today, and we were kind of happy about it. We're just like, that's okay.
Yeah,
we're just
no, in a bad way, only because we got one day left, and 1 day left. But I think they're thinking about checking in with us on FaceTime. They wanted to say hi to us, so we're doing that. But okay, it's just nice because we got our last night together, so we were getting a bit emotional. And,
yeah, so and I love everybody that I've met here. I just wanted to shout out to like Shan and Alex and Shannon and everyone, Cleo, everyone I've met here. Everyone's been so great. It like makes me kind of want to live here just for the people that I've met. They're all so fun and distinct. I love everyone's personalities out here. But I think we've been debating seriously on like what country we're sticking to, because I'm jealous of your healthcare, but America's got a lot more to look at. So
very true.
But thank you guys so much for being here and for watching. Next episodes, it's going to be the usual.
Back to being apart.
Back to the news. But just try to stay positive out there, guys.
Yeah.
We love you.
We love you lots, guys.
Thanks for watching.
Take care, guys. Speak soon.